didn't want to work at all.
Do you want me to-
No, I'll just leave them there in case I need them.
I don't need those.
I may.
This font is large enough to read from space, but no, I'm just kidding.
Making fun of an old person isn't nice.
Oh, it's me too. I just had to order new glasses.
Are you guys all ready?
Are you ready? Okay. Good morning. Thank you for being here with us this morning. Also want to thank those of you that were out with us last night for the information that we were able to share. Again, I'm Michonne Morrow, Chief of the Lincoln Police Department. I'm up here this morning just to provide a little bit of additional information in regards to the investigation. Anytime we have an officer involved, shooting or incident, critical incident, we have partnerships with the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office and the Nebraska State Patrol, and we work side by side in regards to these investigations. In this case, the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office is taking lead, and so I'm going to defer additional information that's going to be shared to Chief Deputy Ben Houchin, who is here. We also have Colonel Bulldog with the Nebraska State Patrol. Again, before bringing Houchin here up to the mic, I want to reiterate how grateful I am to the response last night from all of our officers, again from the Lincoln Police Department as well as our partners. They were very courageous and swift in their actions, and again we're thankful that none of them were injured, as well as anyone within the Casey's employees or other community members in the area. So with that.
Yeah, it could not have turned out any better on that end of it. Michael Glazer, 45 of Lincoln, was the individual involved in the officer-involved shooting at the Casey's at 2500 Northwest 12th. He has been lodged in jail for 2 counts of false imprisonment, use of a weapon to commit a felony, and 2 counts of attempted second-degree assault on an officer. We have completed a search warrant at his residence at 2737 A Street. Located in there was a short shotgun, which we are looking in on lodging him on that charge also. Again, we're very thankful that nobody was seriously injured, including Michael. It was domestic related, this incident. It was not a robbery or anything. I won't go into names and all that, but it was not a robbery that went wrong. It was from a relationship Michael had with a employee there that was not there. Any questions?
So he set the gun on the counter, and then one of the employees went and called 911. Is that how that worked?
We're still looking into all that. We did receive several different calls on 911. We do believe a customer who did not go into the business was the first one who called 911 to notify law enforcement.
Did he make any threats when he went in?
He told them to get out.
And I know we heard last night that no employees were injured. Are they okay?
Yes, the only one who was injured was Michael, and he was taken to the hospital and released. Very minor injuries, and he is currently in the detention center.
How many injuries did he sustain?
2.
Both in the upper chest area?
That and on the forehead.
Can you say how many shots?
We are still investigating that, but it is multiple.
You said that he was involved in domestic violence. Is there any prior incidents in your early investigation that you all can kind of tie back to the situation?
They have been married. They've been separated. We've had reports before that they've had issues in their relationship. I will say that.
Will the sheriff's office name all the officers involved in the shooting?
We will not.
You have named deputies before involved in shootings. Is there a reason why you're not going to name these officers?
I'm going to leave it up to each individual agency to release who does that. We won't be doing that at the sheriff's office.
Do we know a motive of why he went to the store at this time? Was it to be violent or?
He believed she was there working.
Okay.
She was not.
Did troopers and officers both fire shots?
Yes.
What are the next steps now?
We'll continue our investigation. As you can imagine, there is a lot to do with interviews, obtaining video, doing the crime scene text, portion of it, sending things to the lab for being analyzed. We have 2 different scenes now since the residence was done. There's vehicles that were involved that he was in to get there. So there's just lots and lots to do at this point. It won't be anytime soon that we'll have it completed.
Will the Nebraska State Patrol release the trooper involved in the shooting?
No, that's not our policy. It has not been our policy for as long as we've had policy manuals, and that's not going to change anytime soon.
Officers are on administrative leave at this time, correct?
Happy to. Yes, that follows our practice when we have officer-involved shootings. The 2 officers from the Lincoln Police Department that were involved have been placed on administrative leave, and that is our opportunity to allow, whether it's us as the lead or in this case the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office, to continue their investigation, and then we also have an internal look at the incident as well.
And the Lincoln Police Department will name the 2 officers involved.
Sure, and let me go back to the question posed to Deputy Chief Houchin. Again, while the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office is lead, we are always, as partners, respectful of each other's individual policies. And so it would be on behalf of the Lincoln Police Department and our policies and practices that I would release those names. It won't be today. Generally, we wait, and that is to provide opportunities for our officers involved to be able to speak with their families and prepare them for the release. And I don't have a time frame for you, generally speaking. We wait a day or 2, and that will be the practice that will continue.
So Colonel, you had a trooper probably pretty close and was able to respond quickly being near the interstate?
So yes, our trooper was assigned to a task force who was paired with a Lincoln officer who responded and happened to be in the area at the time of the call.
How many troopers are on administrative leave, if they are at this point?
Thanks for the question. 1.
The one thing I do want to say is our relationship as agencies is unbelievable. We could not do these things just on our own. And I just want to let the citizens of Lancaster County and Nebraska just know we work together so well and doing these things. The reason why we are investigating it, we did not have anybody there that fired any shots. We want to be transparent and do everything correct so that the citizens here in Lancaster know that what was done last night was done properly. They will follow their policies and look at that part of it. At the internal investigation, we are looking at it on what Michael did and making sure that there was no other criminal charges. So with that, I think we will end. Appreciate all the questions, and thank you.